Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of SEO Bros, where we roast websites and give people amazing advice on how to improve their organic performance. I'm Ben, this is Yaron. You guys already know us. I don't know why I keep introducing us. This is for the new guys.
It is.
Clearly have an established audience, obviously. Okay. Today, we have a list of websites, and we're going to randomly pick one on our super high-tech picker, site picker.
Let's begin.
Yaron, share the picker.
Ooh. There we go.
There it is. Okay, what do we got on here? Sprout Social, Ballerine, User Voice, and Podium. Let's
You ready?
spin. Yeah.
Let's see
Anybody
who we
wants to
get
be
today.
added here, just send us a message.
Oh, it's the new guy? Nope. Podium.
Oh.
Okay, Podium. It was almost the new guy.
I feel like we should respin.
No,
Whatever.
Come on, no respin.
Podium.
It's podium.com. Let's take podium.com.
I don't even remember what they do.
We'll find out in a sec. I'm opening them on the side monitor. Let's close you. Podium.com. AI that converts leads and makes you money. Oh God, that's a description. Now I know that what they do. Watch a demo
cool.
immediately. An AI employee that puts in the work 24/7, turning leads into your loyal customers and messages into revenue around the clock. What Podium AI can do for you. Capture every
Is it a
lead.
chatbot?
Watch demo. Looks like it. Response to leads in less than a minute to boost your chance of a sale. Every call, text, drive, repeat business. Let AI put in the work to drive, repeat sales. Our AI employee proactively follows up with customers at the right time to guide them to a sale. Okay. So it's like using what? Like analytics to decide when to resend the message, how long to give. Is it like the 3-day dating rule?
Yeah, I guess so. What's the last one? What's get found? Asking
More
for
reviews
reviews?
equals more business. Our AI requests reviews after each sale and response to customer on review sites, helping you rank higher on Google. Helping you rank higher on Google, or rank high on Google. I would put higher on Google, unless you're not ranking at all. Expand your team exponentially with Podium's AI employee.
Very cool.
That feels a bit of a...
Bit cheesy? Over-promising?
The exponentially, I mean...
Isn't 2x exponential?
No, it's 2x, becoming 4x, becoming 8x, becoming 16x, becoming 32x. That's exponential. Like, the more you grow, the faster you grow. That's exponential.
Okay.
I don't know. Grow with us. Over 1,000 businesses.
Can you zoom in a bit?
Yeah. 125.
All right. Okay, so they got some reviews. They got some videos of people. Very cool.
I like this kind of
stuff. This is more geared for... Yeah. This is more for small businesses.
Looks like it. Grow and scale your business with an all-in-one lead conversion platform.
They got some AI agents.
Scheduler, marketer, concierge, reputation specialist.
And look at their solutions. They do everything. Phone
Google,
calls,
Facebook,
reviews.
I mean, those three can be reviews, right? Website, third-party website. Is this different than these? I mean, we'll look into it. So some inbox payments, automations, integration, mobile app.
What kind of automations they have?
Text service. Automations.
Just interesting.
Product automations. Convert leads faster with automations to save time on routine tasks. Use our conversational AI to simply keep the conversation going.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. So keeping like your customers engaged.
Yeah, connects all your tools. Very nice. Oh, look at that.
I like the
That
menu.
menu. It is heavy.
It's everything that's below. Yeah, only categorized into different. It's everything that's
You
in the
notice
footer.
their main menu changed from their homepage main menu, which is pretty smart.
Is it different?
Totally different. Look at that. Well, I guess
Solution,
it's
no.
there, but the sticky menu is different.
This one, like select your industry.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, that's a sticky that pops up.
Very cool. Okay.
Business type, pricing, resources.
I like it.
Let's see what they got. Ooh, they got a good amount of traffic. DR81. They seem to be
127,000 clicks or visitors a month.
They seem to be decreasing. Is it the same with organic pages? US, almost a lot of non-brand stuff, so it's good.
Zoom in a bit. Yeah.
So like they actually have pages de-ranking, like de-indexing. You know, see their pages are dropping along with their traffic. Like they lost
Yeah.
750 pages here
Yeah.
between November and December. Was there a Google update during that time? Why doesn't it show me here? Google updates. There was a Google update. Core update avoids large changes to Google. So EAT. They got hit by the EAT update. You know what they need? They need a Google update analysis. That's what they need. Fortunately, it's not something I can do on the spot, but let's look at their
a good idea.
pages. It's something that we do. We do for clients. Clients, you know, a lot of clients come in after a big Google update. People wake up. They're like, oh, my traffic's gone. What happened? And then we try to analyze. You know, we look at all of the keywords. You know, before the update, after the update, we try to see where we were dropped. If it was the SERP that changed, if it was you that dropped, is it the entire top thing that changed? So we pinpoint the issues on a per keyword level. So it's a very interesting thing that we do. Only it's not
Nice.
something I can do in a roast, unfortunately, because it's way too complicated to be done quickly.
And I've seen it. I've seen it once.
You've seen
guys
it,
do an
actually.
Amazing job.
You saw the report, the actual report.
Yeah, it's good.
It looks like they have a lot of content. Let's try and do it like compare.
But
with,
they got rid of a lot of pages. Maybe they tried programmatic and it didn't work out or something. Or maybe they consolidated.
could be
Because they went down by like 1,000 pages, I think.
traffic change. Let's look at the biggest change.
You should probably exclude branded keywords.
Yeah, but I'm trying to understand like.
Best SEO companies, they rank for number 5.
There we go. So how to administer?
What?
Let's remove keyword doesn't contain podium.
Yeah.
Partial match. Show results. Let's look at what happened to their non-brand and where they lost all of this traffic. What am I comparing? I'm comparing March with September.
Wow,
at the
non-branded, they
moment.
went down from 155K to 55K.
They lost a lot, yeah. Like this,
Yeah.
how to add administrator to Facebook page.
They
I'm
lost
curious
like
as to
60% of their traffic. Wow, what an interesting format.
this. I don't understand. I think I've said it like every time we see it. I don't understand the table of contents that is openable and
Closed.
is not sticky. I don't
It's
understand.
not sticky.
This I like.
Yeah.
I like this. Why did the AI go? The conversation. Why did the chat go when I closed the cookies thing?
Ah.
Now it's back. But
Okay.
you saw that? Like the cookies menu, when I
Mhm.
closed it and I didn't accept or anything, that deleted the text us that I'm assuming this is like their AI chatbot.
Yeah.
So let's look at their blog. Let's look at what it looks like. So title, optimized, SEO, optimized, publish date, a drop-in header. So from an H2 you want to, that's a keep reading thingy. So they don't have
Yeah,
any
we see that every
H3s?
time.
Why are these not H3s? What are they? Just strong? Okay, so just bold.
Wow, they're not headers. I would make
Nope.
those headers.
Yep, these should be headers. I mean, this kind of stuff, you see how it's,
Yeah,
this is
indented.
indented and this is
It's weird.
not. It's very, very weird.
I like their CTAs. That is powerful
Yeah.
CTA right there.
So
There's
they're
a
doing a
video.
lot of good stuff, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff, but there's like the small
Their
portions
sizes of their text is all over the place.
are-
All
Mhm.
over the place.
What are all of
And then if
these?
you that's our internal linking, man. No, is it? Where do these
Looks
pages
like
lead
it.
to?
It's articles, other articles, but why is it like adding an individual Facebook would be the step you must have to take as you scale. You need to delegate and hand over the reins to other people. As long as you follow these steps and precautions, you shouldn't have any issues with your new page roles. Okay. This article is part of our Facebook review guide. Okay, so this is like their Facebook review guide. That is
Yeah.
that needs to be designed. That
Yeah.
needs to be done on the left side. It should be like chapter 1, lesson
Yeah.
5 should be how to add an administrator to your Facebook page. Should be like chapter 1, lesson 4, and that should be clearly visible on the right side. You have a lot of dead space.
Yep.
And that's
And I
good
know that's
internal linking. It's a good internal
Yeah.
linking plan. They're doing some good SEO, only it's like they're missing the finesse of it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. I know that people used to do like a cluster hub and
Silos.
spoke strategy like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do they work at all? Like creating these guides where they have like 20 pages inside of the guide.
Yeah, of course. It's why not? It's natural internal linking. It reinforces the cluster / silo, however you want to call it. These approaches, they're somewhat different, but they're very similar. Silo is a bit more solitary, groups of content, where clustering is has more freedom. I like to go with clustering usually, but it reinforces that structure. It's easy navigation for somebody who wants to learn about Facebook, but it needs to be displayed somehow. Right now, it's not displayed. It's not clear that this is what's going on, and this just doesn't cut it.
Yaron, you missed something huge.
What did I miss?
Can you guess?
What did I miss? Tell me.
There's no author page.
Yeah,
There's no
there's
author.
Yep.
Who wrote this thing?
Most likely
Maybe that's how-
AI.
Maybe that's how they got hit with the EEAT update, because there's
Yeah,
no...
but
authority.
it's most likely AI written. I mean, it's an AI company. I'm assuming. Yeah, I don't. There's no way
Written
to check
4 years
for it.
ago. This was pre-ChatGPT, man.
So interesting.
There's just no authors.
Is it really
need
that
an
old?
author.
Yeah.
But it's not really a topic that has to do with their business. Like, it may be a pain point for their small business customers.
It is. I
But-
mean, it's talking to the target audience.
it's
not
not
a
bottom of the
solution.
funnel.
I know it's not bottom of the funnel, but it's top of the funnel. It's definitely top of the
Yeah.
funnel. It's talking to their target audience.
Yeah.
Is it the same
But
here?
that's-
Like, go ahead. Generic
Same thing,
image.
But But these
that
are the
takes
posts that lost the most traffic.
generic image that takes them the entire above the fold. Remove that. That doesn't add anything.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here? Title that's a bit too long. Probably the automatically added dash podium.
Brand name. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to add the brand name in there.
Here we do have
your meta title.
letters. When was this posted? But it looks different. Like the sizes look different. Look. Like, you see, this is bold. This is not.
Yeah.
This, what should be a header should maybe look like this. But look at how, the size difference. It looks so messy. So, avoid future data leaks. An H4 is bigger than an H3.
Uh-oh.
It's the size of an H2. I'm assuming it's the same size as this. Right? Let's see. Let's try and find it this time.
Man, where's Eagle Eye Ty when we need him?
Eagle Eye
Is
Ty is busy.
Is he ever
eagerly.
coming back?
He is coming back. So, the font size is 42 pixels on an H4,
Wow.
which is huge. Let's look at the H2.
Sounds like a lot.
H2 is 46, so they're very similar, very close. And an H3, I think, or it's an H3 is 35. That doesn't make any
Weird.
sense. It looks weird. You're going from big to small to big to small to big. It doesn't look good.
Okay, so question. These pages, though, on Ahrefs, we were looking at the pages that lost the most traffic.
Mm-hmm.
But let's look at pages that gained the most or are doing the best and see if maybe these are outdated pages from 4 years ago. Maybe they've improved since then.
From when is this?
This is also from 4 years ago. Look at that.
Yep. So maybe it's time to refresh. Happy holiday messages. That's super top of the funnel. I could be looking for that just because I'm socially awkward. I mean,
And that's easily written with AI. Like AI can give you 200 examples of messages, and you could easily rank with that.
mm-hmm.
See? Exactly. Look at that. 98. That's a good tactic. We did that with Maple, and we got one post that just blew up. So, yeah. But not a lot of conversions from this.
I'm sure there's barely any conversions from this. Let's look at something that's relevant to them. How to leave Google review. How to write a Google review. That's talking to the target audience's clients.
Yeah.
That's not the
Next.
correct target audience. Best SEO for small businesses, that's not relevant for you. I mean, small businesses maybe. Best
CRM for startups.
You're not going to be working with a startup. Conversational messaging.
Yeah, you should look at best CRM for small businesses.
What it is and how to leverage it for successful growth.
Okay. Super top of the funnel. Generic
Another
picture
generic
looks a little
picture.
squished.
Yeah. These.
Yeah, we need author
I'm
pages, guys.
colorblind. This is hard to see. This is bad. I mean, might be the sunglasses. No, the sunglasses are making it better.
What?
It's even harder without the sunglasses.
What's hard to see about it? The links?
Yeah,
Orange
it's hard
color?
for me to the orange color. Yeah, I'm colorblind, man. It's hard for me to see it, to spot it.
So what would you change to? What would you do with it?
Remove it from being bold. B, make it blue.
Underline?
And underline it. Or, when you mouse over, underline it. There's so many ways to do it. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Good point.
let's look at the anchorage. Conversational e-commerce under e-commerce business. Nope.
Yeah. Links. Wait, internal links. So what you just said is the link, how you link to the other article, the anchor text is e-commerce business, but that other article is not talking about an e-commerce business because that's not the main keyword. So your anchor text should be the main keyword or a derivative of the main keyword.
Yep.
Otherwise, it won't rank.
Same here.
From that internal link.
98% open rate. It's not that it won't rank. It's you're telling
It won't help
when
you.
you place a link on an anchor, you're telling Google, hey, whenever people see this word, I want them to be able to go to this page, which is highly relevant to this word. But that's not true. I mean, it is to some extent, but it's not really e-commerce business. That's not the article that should be ranking for e-commerce business, right? Let's do the exercise. So let's take e-commerce business. Okay. Keyword Explorer. Put it in
You go to Ahrefs, or you can go on Google.
So, oops, I did it twice. E-commerce business.
No, you misspelled business.
Yeah, I kept
Yes.
inside.
Okay, fine.
How to start an e-commerce business. How to start an e-commerce business in 20. That's the article that should be written on that for that keyword. So in order to rank on that keyword. Good luck, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck on doing it. So I wish you all the best to whoever is watching.
Outrank Shopify.
Yeah. Good luck.
So
It's
that's
not
how you
the-
should link to
yeah.
it.
That's how you should. So for conversational e-commerce, what we can do is we can go Site Explorer. We can see which keywords this page is ranking for. So we can find like the top target keyword for this article. What would be? It's not ranking for anything. What?
Oh boy, it looks like it tanked.
So
They used to
let's-
rank for something.
No, I don't think. Let's look at this one. Conversational messaging. We know it ranks for something. So let's use this one as an example. So
Okay.
the anchors to this article need to come from the word conversational messaging.
Yep.
The way you can do it is you can take, you can do site.podium.com, right? There a .com,
Yeah.
and then do conversational messaging. Now, basically, what you're getting is you're getting all the pages that contain the term conversational messaging. So
Yep.
you can go into this one. You can say, let's Control F conversational messaging. It's not in here. Why did it pop up? Oh, it's because it's reading the link down the bottom.
What happens when you put quotes there? Go back to the search and put quotes around the keyword. I find that helps.
Still picks up on that thing.
Yeah.
But look, the ultimate guide to conversational marketing. Okay. Again,
Well,
finds
even if
the
that term doesn't
keywords.
appear, you just have to see where you can add it. So you add it based on where it's best for the user, and to find it, and you based on the context where it fits the most, and that's how you know. But you also need to use variations. You can also call it conversational texting. What is conversational messaging? Like, you have all these ideas there that you
Text
can
messaging
change.
platform. But everything that is ranking.
So-
I mean, I would even go and reinforce this, right? It's position 21.
Conversational texting. Yep. But
If
not the
that's
platform,
still the same
right?
topic, if that's still the same topic, let's see, 9 conversational SMS examples. No, it's a different topic. I mean,
Yeah, I would compare. I would
'cause
compare the
you
search
still
results.
you still have a couple of
Yeah.
results that are 3 results that are conversational messaging, but not all of it. This could
let's look at-
signify
Yeah.
an opportunity as well. Maybe you should write an article about conversational texting. If it's relevant to you, like, how does conversational texting work?
Yeah.
It's the same. Or conversational messaging, right? So texting or conversational messaging is when you fully personalize conversations between a business and its customer. So it is the same. So I would reinforce it.
Yeah. But my advice to them would be, I think AI is going to take over all of these top of the funnel search results, or most of them, or at least impact, because somebody
Like
going
AI
into
overviews, you
Google.
mean?
Yeah, AI overviews, ChatGPT. So people can ask a generic question like, what is conversational messaging, and just get that answer from AI. What I would focus on, keep the article, but also write an article on conversational messaging platforms or tools or software. And then you have a listicle. And then that gives you not only a more bottom of the funnel keyword where someone's shopping, and most of their users, right, they're small businesses, they're probably going to still be comparing things on Google, but it will also give you more impressions on AI search engines because they pull from these listicles. So I would focus on all the bottom of the funnel. I would create a whole cluster of all these listicles, different lists of platforms and software, and then also get myself featured on other people's listicles.
Definitely.
For those terms.
Definitely.
And add author pages.
If there's an author, if the author exists.
They got people in their company.
I think what I would focus on, is they seem to be bleeding traffic and ranking pages.
Yeah.
I would do what I just did. Go to your organic keywords, position 11 to 30. Start looking for keywords you can optimize for. So here you're position 11. You could be position 9 if maybe you optimize for this keyword on this article, right?
Yeah. But do it in your Google Search Console where it's more exact.
Here it's rankings. Do it here as well. I do both.
Cool.
I mean, here you can also kind of understand, just from looking at the keyword, you can understand if it's an important keyword for your business, right? I would focus on these, like how to leave an anonymous Google review. That's not your target audience, right?
Yeah.
Focus on keywords that your target audience would look for. Your position 11 to 30, you could optimize easily an article for a set keyword, and you can start gaining that traffic again.
And do it for the ones that make sense for the business.
Yeah, software for small business.
It's about leads.
Yeah, it's about leads. Google reviews for business. I mean, this might be a tough one because it's a Google keyword, and
yeah,
Google is
alternative pages.
Google
alternatives.
This you can forget about it. There's no reason to pursue this. But this is what I would do. I think at the moment I would try to. There's a lot of tech stuff. I mean, there's a lot of on-page stuff that you need to focus on as well. Fixing the sizing, fixing the linking, adding author pages.
Taking the keep reading out of the headers, because this entire section is also...
Look at how everything is squished. Like this one looks fine, but the rest of them look squished. It's like they're doing SEO, but they're missing the finesse. They're missing that final touch that brings it to the to the real league.
And they're missing a strategy, I think.
Yeah. I mean, considering
I had a question.
Strategy, yeah.
I had a question. I saw that they're linking a lot from their blog posts to their product pages. Now, do those links help? Like, let's say I have 50 posts where I can link to my conversation text message features page.
Like AI text messaging. Yeah.
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 Would that work? Would that help me at all?
That would help you rank. It's the same kind of deal as normal internal links. Yeah, that would help you boost the more links a page from your website gets, the more links it gets. It's like you telling Google, hey Google, focus on this page. This page is super important to me. This page is, all of my business is around this page.
Yeah.
Right? The link needs to make sense. So don't go and write, the anchor in white and hide it in here, the text. It needs to be contextually relevant.
Yeah.
But that just shows Google, look, my website revolves around this topic. All of these pages are pointing to this topic, to this page. for this keyword, for this anchor, this is what is important for me. Definitely.
Nice.
Definitely.
I would also... I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. I would focus on the industries. I would make these pages like, oh, look at that. That's pretty.
This is deceiving.
But it works really well.
I want to click out of it.
Oh, yeah. That's a problem. Anyway, I would focus on the industries also. I would say, somebody's looking for best SMS software for, I don't know, gardeners.
You need to check that the volume is
that
there.
their search volume.
You need to research the volume. I mean, let's do AI. I mean, you can always do AI for, right? So you go to a keyword explorer, you write AI agent for. I mean, if they know the word agent, but you go to matching terms, and you can start. AI agent for education, coding, customer support, customer service. These two definitely are relevant. Low volume, but first of all, you got to look at global search volume, because there's no reason why.
Take out the word agent. I think it's going to be huge.
Yeah, I mean, for sure it's going to be more. AI for teachers, AI for whatever, business, math, school, Excel, work. This is definitely a direction to go. And you are an AI for all of these business types. So let's do dental, industry dental, marketing software. So why are you a marketing software now? I feel like the messaging is completely different here.
Yeah, than the homepage.
Yeah, I mean, what he said he is an AI agent provider.
It might be time to update that, because I think AI for is a much more powerful keyword than marketing software, where it used to be powerful back in the day.
Maybe it's just out of date pages. I mean, he has published dates on other pages. Let's see if we can find a date on this page for this page. Nope.
Now this is what I call gardening, because you're in the weeds.
No, I don't see date here. Did the Hrefs pick up on the date? Nope, it's missing. But this needs to be updated. Maybe this is outdated. HVAC, plumbing.
HVAC. Good times. I used to work for HVAC.
So look, with our AI CSR for HVAC businesses. So here
That's
you
updated.
do have AI for HVAC.
Does it rank?
AI CSR for plumbing. What is customer service, I guess, CSR?
Rep? Customer service rep?
Yep, okay.
Does it rank though? Can you put one into Hrefs? Just for fun?
No, here. Where was I? Here. No. Here. HVAC marketing.
Ooh, not at all.
Nothing for AI. I don't know if AI for HVAC makes sense. Let's do. Yeah.
Boom. 30.
These exist.
That's bottom of the funnel, man.
That's super, super, super relevant for you.
You want to be number one here,
You should be
guys.
able to rank.
Yeah. You easily could
You
outrank
should be
these
able
guys,
to.
and you want to be number one.
So they are missing a strategy. You are missing a strategy. So you're doing SEO, or you used to do SEO. You got some practices, like old-fashioned practices. You're not really taking care. You're not bringing your website to the big league by looking at the details. And you need a strategy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the situation with them, with Podium. They have a good foundation, the R82, bunch of articles. Maybe they should repurpose, refresh, re-update everything, do some on-page. clean up the website, and re-strategize. Re-strategize. Not all of your like solution pages are there, and I'm sure your product can serve many other industries as well. Why are you not making a page use case page for that? Yeah, for dental, for HVAC, plumbing. Like, is the AI limited to HVAC and plumbing? I don't think so.
You can do a
for
lot.
all of the industries, yeah. I would work
They
on
can
the
go
industry
programmatic.
based on volume. Definitely. I don't know if programmatic. I don't think it's needed. I mean, you will take the 50 for. I think he's creating anyway the content with AI, so it's semi-programmatic anyway. But refresh the template, recreate the pages, update everything to be optimized for AI 4, and you have a strategy.
So what grade would you give them?
A B minus.
Okay.
They have a good foundation. We didn't dive into the technicals,
Yeah.
but I feel like going from here and really scaling is easy.
Yeah.
It's a few very minor adjustments. You have the DR, you need a strategy, and you need to refresh the website. And when I talk strategy, it's not only, it's understanding which pages you're targeting, why you're targeting, and which pages you're refreshing. So, happy holiday messaging, who cares about that traffic? There's no value to it. So I would maybe look, if you have like a BI team or if you have the data, look at what brought you in the most leads. From there, refresh, like look a year and a half ago, a year ago, when you were at the top of the traffic. If something brought you leads, refresh that page, optimize it. 100%. You have data, you have history. You can climb back up. I mean, that's considering that we don't know. Maybe, happy holiday messaging is bringing them a lot of value.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but you never know.
Yaron, I love it. I think this is one of our best roasts.
It's an interesting one.
We took a huge website and we totally pinpointed on exactly what they should work on.
It was a good one, definitely.
I
Definitely
like
some
it,
advice, Podium. If you want more
Proud of
details,
you, man.
reach out.
Yaron, I'm proud of you, bro.
I'm proud of you, bro.
It's bros before SEOs.
That's true. That's true.
All right. I'm going to have to agree with your B minus. And Podium, reach out. We'd love to help. And with that, we'll bid you adieu. Till next week.
Peace.
Peace. You've been roasted. Hopefully you enjoyed some of our tips. And yalla, till next week. Peace.